Okay, I'm back, and of course, you can see we're back on the home screen. I'm just going to go to the MyFitnessPal app here, and then we'll start reviewing some things on here. You can see it already has on breakfast, so clearly I just need to try to back out. We're just going to go to home, and this is after you set it up, and I started using this app several years ago, so it's been a while since I've set it up. But once again, it's going to ask for body weight, it's going to ask for height, different things to calculate your metabolic rate. It's going to add, you can set up goals and different things like that. I'll go ahead and click more. You can see some things like my profile, nutrition, goals. You can set reminders. You can actually use it for with your step logs and everything. The only thing is it does not work with Argus. It works with a lot of the fitness trackers and things that are wearable technology. So if you go that route, then this will be a good thing that you can actually link to and sync the data between the two. You can set your macronutrient goals on here if you want to do that to make sure that you're getting certain carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Those will change based on the individual. Based on some of the blood tests I've had done and triglycerides and different things like that, you can use some of that data and find out if you're carb sensitive and everything. So I actually ended up being fairly even across the board. So usually 33, 33, 33 for my macronutrients, and that makes it a lot easier as far as tracking everything for me. So I'm just looking for equal portions on mine. But if I'm doing a lot more activities, I might up the carbohydrates in order to make sure that I'm getting the energy that I need. If I'm trying to cut and lose weight, sometimes I might cut them back and have more protein. Different things as far as the different goals you have. But just as far as a nice and daily thing, I'm looking for equal nutrient breakdown. So, okay. On here we go to settings. You can see it has profile, diary settings, push notifications, different things, sharing and everything. You can actually share some of this stuff on Facebook. You can share it through email. You can share it a lot of different ways. I never have really gone into any of that as far as this. Didn't really use the MyFitnessPal and try to be social with it, because when I started using it, I wasn't into the social media stuff. But you can actually share with friends so that you can go on like a diet plan together. It's a lot like the Argus app as far as functionality, as far as sharing with people. So you do a lot of the same stuff on here. We'll go ahead and we'll go back to home, and you can see this has me set up for 3,200 calories. Normally I probably expend around 3,000 a day. I set it up to try to gain 10 pounds of muscle. So it has automatically adjusted to put me at 3,200 calories based on my height and weight. So I need to eat 200 more calories a day, which should put me in a pretty good place to gain that, and it'd be mostly muscle. So at the home screen, so we're going to try to start getting into some of the functions of the app. If you look down here, it says progress. You can go to progress, and you can see mine was actually gaining weight because I was trying to gain some weight. If you're wanting to lose weight, then it's just going to be the exact same thing. I'll track it for you. So the more you log in, the more accurate the data is going to be and everything. And I used to use this daily. I thought it was great, and best way that I found to monitor my food and make sure that I'm hitting the calorie goals I need and getting the macronutrients that I need. Pretty consistent now with my diet. I eat about the exact same thing every day, with the exception of dinner. So I have a real good idea of where I'm going to stand every day, so I don't track a lot. But we'll go ahead and we'll put a day in, or at least a couple meals. So what we'll go ahead and we'll try to add breakfast. So we'll put add food. And you can see it has a list of the recent stuff I've had on here, even though I haven't used the app in a while. So once you get a lot of stuff logged in, it makes things a lot easier. And I'm just going to click this little check here. You can see it makes a little button icon on the left, so we can pick all the things that we normally eat. Alright, so you can see the little drop down, and it's got the little button icons on the left, and we can just go ahead and select things that we're eating with this meal. Normally eat the same things on every meal, or for breakfast anyway. Normally have turkey bacon, and you can see it just opens it up, tells you nutritional info for it if you click on it. So click the little button of egg whites. Usually put salsa on it. And we'll scroll on down. I have a couple scrambled with the egg whites. And some quick oats. And that's it. Sometimes I'll put blueberries on them. Lately I've been putting agave syrup on them. But anyway, say we've got those 5 things. We're going to click add. And I clicked add twice. And you can see it puts in the calories for breakfast. If you click, it's going to let you look at whatever item that you click on. So we're done with breakfast. We're going to go ahead and we'll click add again. It's going to bring up these, and you can do it this way if you want to do it from here instead of meals. So we're going to do just adding food. It's going to ask what we want to add, and we'll click snacks. And I'm just going to go ahead and put in some of the normal snacks I have throughout the day. Normally when I go to work, I take turkey, which, because I'm trying to do this through a camera, I'm having problems clicking. I take turkey meatballs, blueberries on my Greek yogurt. I take a bag of almonds. Every day for lunch I have the chicken breasts here. But since we are just putting in snacks, those would be the snacks I take with me to work every day. I usually have an apple too, so we'll click apple. Add, and you can see it's got our snacks added in. So I'm already at 1,670 calories, so I've got 1,500 remaining, and that has actually taken most of my day because it's got a lot of my snacks in and it's got my breakfast. So we'll go ahead and add lunch. And for me, lunch is always chicken, broccoli, and cauliflower. So real quick and easy. And like I said, all that's going to leave me is dinner and then whatever snacks I have when I get home. And I still have 1,255 calories left, so I have 2 meals. So I actually get to eat a ton because I eat pretty healthy food. And because I eat healthy food, if I want to have some different kind of snack that's maybe a little higher in calories than normal, then it's not going to affect my day a whole lot because there's so much fluctuation in the other 1,200 calories that I have that I can use, that I can eat some different things. So the consistency from breakfast and lunch for me makes it a lot easier for me to kind of change things up in the evening. We still eat healthy in the evenings, and don't have any problems as far as getting in some variety though. So normally it would be like steak, salad, baked potato, or steak, salad, sweet potato. We eat some pasta sometimes, spaghetti, squash, different things like that. But so that's how you can add if you already have things added in here. If you want to add new things, you can click add. You can see it brings up the different things you want to track, or we can just go to add food for dinner. But let's add a snack. So we'll add food, and you can see the 3 little icons. We've been using the checks because everything's already listed here. The cool thing about it, if you're using this app on your phone, or on your iPad, it actually has a little barcode. And you can see it brings up a barcode scanner. All you have to do is hold that up. And I brought some dates because I've been using some dates for after workout. So we got our little dates here. I'm going to flip it over. We got our barcode. So we're just going to take our phone and try to line up. And you can see it scanned the barcode. So it automatically adds our dates in. It puts this serving size of 2 dates. Number of servings 1. You can change any of that if you want. So let's say we had 3. It's going to have it at 2 dates. And you can see, let's say we'll take it down to 1. So we had 3 dates. It's going to put 210 calories in. And it shows all the rest of the different nutrient information on there. So you just click the little check, and it's going to add that to your list. We don't want to complete the entry for the day because we might want to add some more to it. Okay, that's how you add things that aren't already in by using the scanner. Now, if you want to add something that, like a banana or an apple that doesn't have a barcode on it, you would just click Add Food. And just search up here. And we'll go Apple and search, and then it's going to give you a lot of different options and varieties. We'll just go with the Granny Smith apple, I assume would be what that is. You could actually go on down. I'm sure that you can find one that actually says Granny Smith, and it's going to give you some nutrient information for that. So that's how you would add using the search function. The apple, just generically, might not be the most accurate thing. Usually, I try to buy my fruit in bulk. So I end up getting a bag of apples that has like 8 or 10 in it, and it will have a barcode on it, and I can just scan that. So it's a little more accurate as far as I know that it's coming from the company as estimation of calories and nutrients, and not just someone trying to input it and me searching from a list. So if you can find the exact accurate thing in the search function, then it's a pretty useful tool, but I would rather use the barcode because I know that it is the exact same item that I'm using. So, alright, so that's how you can go about adding your food. As you can see down at the bottom, there's notes. So you can make notes about like why you might have had a cheat meal. Maybe you went out to dinner, maybe you were at a birthday party, or what you tried a new food maybe and you liked it, so you make notes about it. There's also a nutritional breakdown, and as you can see, it just has how much I had for snacks, lunch, and breakfast, and dinner. Since I didn't enter in some of the information for dinner, then it does not have that broken down correctly. That's just calories. You can actually look at your nutrients. It's going to show you your daily nutrients and what you have left. And we're going to click on macros. And this is the one that I used to use all the time that I thought was the most beneficial. You can see just on what I've entered in thus far that mine's broken up pretty evenly at 33, 32, and 35. So by the time I put in another snack or two and dinner, it's going to be pretty close. But even at that, you can see it's pretty much broken up into thirds, which is kind of what I'm aiming for from a personal perspective based on my body type and based on my metabolic profile. So we'll go ahead and exit out, and we'll go back to home. And like I said, this is an app that I used very heavily when I first started trying to get more in line with my weight, try to get more in line with fitness. I thought it was a really good tool to try to monitor what I'm eating. And not only that, you can get in real detail as far as how you're fueling your body. And I think that if you're trying to be the most efficient and effective being that you can, that's very handy information. And in order to improve your programming and get the results that you need, then it's good to have as much data as you can. And I think this is a very good starting point. You can kind of see where your calories are. Even if you're not using it as a macronutrient tracker, at least you know where your calories are. You can have an idea of the energy you're expending through the day, and you know, that's a good starting point as far as if you're looking to cut weight, add weight, or anything. It's a very good tool, and I think that it's very worthwhile to use, and it's free. So recommend it to everyone. If you have any input, any advice, or maybe you have some functions that you use that you want to share, please feel free to add comments or send me an email. Let me know about it. Thank you.